Fortunately, Rodney's little deception was caught almost right away. Um, as I say, um, right away he was hanging out at 477 Mountain Drive, which is supposed to be my house, and keeping me at 471 Mountain Drive, which was not okay. Um, and basically, he was going around saying that he was me. Many people went to go see him and did meet him and knew right away that he was not me. Obviously, well, for one thing, I was 1.7 tall to 2.7 tall. Anyway, he tried to play it off like he could speak for me or something like that, which he could not. Of course not, because he did not know. Anyway, he was told by many different people to stop what he was doing and to stop using my name. And I told my people, or had my people tell him, basically, to stop using my name. It's not okay. Like I said, Rodney would continue this little thing, and so, and it would become much more of a problem. Like I said, and then I was contacted by my accountants saying that Rodney was making unusually large withdrawals, like $200,000 or more from my accounts, basically sucking them empty dry. And also, Germany noticed the embezzling and the accounts being withdrawn. And like I said, he was switching them over into their accounts and his money, basically, so I wouldn't have access or whatever. Of course, I didn't use money. Anyway, like I said, I was still a very small person, and like I said, they drugged me for 2 years of my life to keep things quiet. Like I said, Rodney didn't really understand the full depth of who I was or what I was, or the fact that all the money inside the accounts was just spending money for my vacation. Basically, being a sphere or a star, my vacation, being here, basically. And Rodney and Rick Bush did not understand the full depth of what they were getting into. Like I said, he would be spending the rest of existence saying this, saying that, and doing all kinds of things, which, like I said, basically, because they decided to shoot first and to stab people in the back, or order other people to stab people in the back, and basically betray Starline, basically. They got pretty far and did really well. But like I said, basically they looked worse and worse and worse and worse. And then, like I said, what Rodney and Rick Bush would do then is basically blame me for everything. Say that I had ordered it, that I was playing with toy soldiers or playing some game with life or humanity. And like I said, in 100 trillion years, Starline, Lucifer, I have a huge, huge track record and a huge reputation. So, like I said, I'm the sphere, and I communicated with my exoskeletons to go find me, and they did, and stuff like that. I move and function on this level, and Rodney just kind of does it on whatever level. So, like I said, basically they were done from the start. There's no way in bleeping hell that they could ever pull this off or manage this. He was done from the first time he ever said that he was Lucifer, or even allowed someone to think that he was Lucifer. So, like I said, he was told many, many times to stop, and he did not. And they tried to change, and like I said, they were changing their names like every day to a different name, basically, or every other day. They would change their name to Rick Bush, and Rodney Bry would change their name for a while or something like that. I don't really know, and I'm sure you can never find the evidence or the truth of it. Basically, they hid behind a sea of lies and deception. Like I said, ciphers and computers are naturally inquisitive, and with the kind of life form types that I had, and all humanity and everything else, it wouldn't be all that hard to figure out exactly what was going on. So, which would happen. So, anyway, like I said, So basically, Rodney Briley and Rick Bush and the Jehovah's Witnesses were basically done from the start. But they would enact even worsening and more horrible things throughout the universe, which they of course would deny and take to their death. But it's too late now, and like I said, with the kind of things that they did and the kind of damage that they did to this planet and other planets, 3 world wars and 5 galactic wars out there in space, it doesn't matter. Something will come through. I told him, I said, something's going to come through time and space to get you. If you don't understand, of course, they would blame me, and that's what they were planning, of course, is to blame me and say, oh, it was blah blah blah, it was blah blah. Kids lie, I lie all the time. Of course he's lying, and all that other stuff, which kids don't lie. So anyway, and my reputation is a lot bigger, larger than theirs. So anyway, like I said, shrug. I was very much a victim, and basically, for the most part, didn't have any knowledge of pretty much what they were doing. They were very much backstabbing and causing massive amounts of problems.